But I need you to know that I don't wanna lose this high.
And we're back here, folks. Mirage. Could be the last map. Could be the last map, John. That is if EG don't win it. ATK up 1, looking to close the night here quickly, but missed him. Won't be the one to do so. Under the belt, this one's getting messy. Not quite the dominant affair we've been expecting from these pistols. Now it's all on to Swisher. But it is Swisher. He's been unreal of late, and a 1v1 with George does not spell success. A 4K away, George, the one man to swing that round.
George likes to play on Mirage, and well, he shows it there. A nice little 4K, very snappy shooting, and a bit of a hiccup in between there, but then he connects on a couple of nice ones, Swisher being his latest victim, and finally EG pick up a pistol round. 1-0 in their favor. Last time these two teams faced off against each other, it was 16-10 in favor of ATK. Swisher was the top frag there with 28 frags and 105.9 ADR, so he'll be one to watch out for here. If you're EG, and George, he has to be careful. Doesn't want to go down in window. And Walco the same. He actually does manage to take down DJ, missed him. Gets the trade, looking for another one, but Hex trades him out. And now Hex and Junior are going to do a lot more damage. Only Rek and Bowden left standing here. Rek does manage to pick up the deagle, but I'm not sure how much more ATK can do into this round.
Do you believe in the Bowden Glock 4K?
Not quite.
I don't. And I don't believe much in Rek's survival, because it's not going to be long. Good round for EG in the second, right? A little bit of danger in that one, but completely circumvented. The rifles will come out here, and the danger only escalates. Quite a bit, actually, to show, considering the fact that it's not a great bunch of money that they're sitting on. But this might be in towards a quicker take. You got 5 smokes, so you could throw a little bit of a fake exec if you want it. Or we could just see the fast play towards B. Oh, we're getting a fast play, John. And a fast Swisher.
Oh, Swisher's going in.
That's a lot of space. They flash for the peek. They read it, but he still gets the kill. Spam with that gun. I think it was a FAMAS. It's not very effective through that wall. It's a thick wall, folks. And so Swisher definitely has the last laugh here, and he's able to withdraw as well. Heck of a way to net an advantage for your team early on.
Yeah, not CS2 with those paper walls. George almost gets caught out. A rush to the rescue. He gets Bowden and missed him. 4v3. Swisher's trying to make something happen, but Walco denies him, and this is all done. It's dusted. EG should be able to take it unless DJ pulls off something heroic, and he will not. What a 3K from Walco and Rush in
promising
particular.
start. And what a conclusive shutdown from Russian mid.
Yeah.
That's astounding. I don't know how he got those 2 kills so quickly, but he just chewed it through them with the MP9. Whew! Rush eating up, man. Had that ace over on overpass. I'm thinking it's time for Rush to take over.
Yeah.
Nade's gonna take over in this one. Used off the rip, a little bit of space taken towards mid, but you just got some pistols, some deagly-doos. Now, that's a good deagly-doo shot from young Swish. Look at this push from Junior. This could actually be a little advised if he gets caught, but he's taking all the space in the meantime. They have no idea. DJ's looking for it now. DJ's not ready. Not ready for the Junior effect.
Yeah, I mean, B would probably be the better choice for ATK at this point, but they just can't get past mid. Walco takes down Bowden. Swisher with Rek do get another one, but it's all Swisher now, and nothing. Junior gets a 3K, racks up that SMG money, and also gets the free upgrade to the AK. Couldn't ask for more there. Obviously, it's from his teammate's body, but still. Four to nothing for EG. ATK on to their full-on buy-up here of 4 AKs and the big green for Bowden. Smoke's going to get tossed immediately for window. And ATK are going with heads full of steam for this mid take. 3 players from EG thinking about jumping down. 2 have. That Molotov's going to make life difficult. In fact, it will expose the positioning of ATK since DJ has to throw that smoke just to ensure no damage can be done. Junior wants to peek around this. He wants that opener. DJ missed him. Could walk right into his crosshair if the timing is right. Flashbang is thrown. Missed him, and DJ still stuck here. Molotov's going to force them out. They don't have a smoke left. They actually do, excuse me. But Junior does catch DJ swinging around. Missed him, gets the trade. Now Hext is traded out. Back and forth action here, Mike. 3v2 in favor of EG after all is said and done.
Look at all the space Rex gained, though. They're so focused on this player in towards the courtyard. This could get spicy. A minute on the clock. Bowden just has to avoid getting caught. He's made audio cues here. Rek hasn't quite pressed this all the way up cap, but now he's moving. This space gets red. Okay, great awareness from Walco to realize that they were a little bit exposed, not be overconfident in their read. And now, I mean, Bowden Master, this is a disaster. He's hemmed in from every angle. He's smoked off now, and the flank is ever developing. Rush. Going into underpass. Missing this one just a little bit, but maybe just the clear out. Now they got the dink. Now they got the confirmation. Now they know. Bowden, you cannot imagine he is longing for the world.
No, he's got a flank on as well, and he's just trying to...
Does Rush try and knife him?
Come out. Probably.
Knifeable. Knifeable!
Oh,
Rush!
Okay,
Just puts him down.
Chance.
No flare there. No feeling. Just a merciless
that money.
shot to the back of the head.
Actually, doesn't really need it. But yeah. 5-0 for EG. As ATK grasping at straws at every turn. This is going to be a half buy with a Hero AK purchased up by Swisher. Couple of Deagles, P215 and Tech 9. Heavy commitment already towards the A site, and you have to imagine, given their utility situation, that this will be a hit immediately after the utility's thrown. Here it comes. Looks good. Juniors over top of it, but he is flashed out. Not long enough. DJ gets taken down. Rush blindside Swisher. This is all EG all the time. It's over. They got it. 6 rounds secured.
What a banging start to this map right now. 6-0. 2 players have only died once over on the EG side. They are slaughtering ATK on first contact here. We've never really had ATK with much control except when they were afforded some space in towards mid. This is dominant through the last few rounds. ATK, look, they've got another gun round here, but they need to start to show us a little bit more spice because right now they're getting bullied all over the map. Swisher looking for that fast play towards B again. He's gained the space. He knows he got it once before. Looking for it again. Is that barrel sticking around?
No. Well, okay. Doesn't matter.
Hits it on the flashbang. Doesn't matter if he can see. Kill's still going to be there, and a quick trade in towards mid means advantage rests with EG. I don't know how long you want to stick around here, Bowden. Can't quite zero that in.
That's bomb as well.
That's a bit of a blunder, perhaps, but they could recover it. They're trying to retake this space. Ooh, lucky not to die there, and he's actually got the last laugh. Now it's a 2v2. And look at the positioning for DJ. There's so much potential control here. But Rek needed to stay alive for this position to be realized. Now DJ in a 1v2. So a quiet start for him and the squad. This round was the chance to turn that on its head. DJ. No information. No ideas. Gotta try and somehow make this round react. Did he just get spotted? His ankle was seen. I think Junior's got that information. Now you can see the focus back in from Walco. Going to set up very far away. They're going to give him the space to retrieve the bomb, but then they're going to try and close the net. 20 seconds. Time's going to be an issue, and DJ knows it. He's got to sprint for a sight, and all the while, Junior gets better into the sight lines. There it is. There's the shot. There's the drop. There's the kill. 10-1. 10-1 is Junior.
Yeah, he's good. I told you. He's been very good throughout these last few months. And even though perhaps quieted a little bit on overpass, here he is absolutely shining. It's an opera's paradise on Mirage. Timeout going to be called from ATK because nothing is working.
Ches is spitting lies in our ears and just won't
Yeah.
stop talking here. He's babbling, folks. Babbling. That's why we don't put a microphone in front of him. Except he still found one. Resourceful guy, that Ches Buff. But, we got right now is we got an ATK squad struggling to get their head in the game. EG, they know the stakes. They know the score, and they trying to run it up. 2 kills for Hexed. He's taken down. That gun might be retrievable late into the round, but right now they're so wary of the sightlines, as well they should be. Totally open to Cat and Khan. They're being given the space. There's a lot of respect for the round, considering it's just pistols. Except on Rec.
Yeah, Rec. Oh, Walco could peek right around this corner and find Mistim. Mistim's not really ready for it, and he still wins the fight, even though Walco does the damage. 19 HP. Then Rec gets George. This could pull this back now. They got space to work with. Mid is under their control.
Talk about a valuable timeout. Junior's being pulled off as well. Now he knows. Now he knows. They found salvaging a utility off these bodies. It's just 1 HE. That's not good enough. That's not good enough to unseat Junior. They need a trade here realistically. Or some sort of tip off a close angle. Oh, that shot missed. Now they know. Bomb down. And they'll withdraw. Avoid giving a fight over towards that AWP. Junior wants to force one, but I don't think those flames have spread the way he was hoping. So not being given a fight. Plenty of money here. The time's starting to be an issue. You gotta make the moves out of the market. That's the real challenge. Pepper up damage. This will slow them down. This gives the information over. Kills on all onto Junior.
Look at the health.
1 kill into this round, but he needs 2 more. Time is running out. He's not going to be able to do this. Might be able to take out these frags. 1 found, not the last. Only 1 survivor here, but ATK off the back of that pause are finally on the board.
Yeah, nice setup there in the post plan for ATK after they found that control. It was 4v3 in favor of EG, but Rec just came out and popped ahead. His teammate gets another one, and all of a sudden they have all that space for mid to work with, and they rotate back, get onto the B site, and as mentioned, that post plant solid. They were patient at 2 players on the site, ensuring that potentially a trade come through, and then the other one in apartments, kind of just keeping guard and making sure he has information to spread to his teammates. But look at that nade! Swisher, DJ, both down to about half health. Walco goes for the wide swing, a little ambitious, and then Mistim gets not only him, but Junior as well. 5v3 for ATK. All of a sudden, feels like EG can't get anything at mid.
Certainly lost it on this exchange. Still a chance to drag this back. It's actually astonishing how quickly the bank has evaporated for a lot of these players.
Yeah, I mean, that CT economy is hard to keep going.
True. True and real. Valid. Preach. What do we got going here? We got an empty A site. We got an empty A site. We got an ATK team set to burst on into it. Odin Master tip of the spear. He says, oh, okay, no one's here. All right, cleared this. All right. Is it, they're playing stairs? Oh, sandwich? No, okay, clear there. Oh, under the belt. Oh, clear there. Yeah, okay, I think it was a stat, guys.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble here. In the round for EG makes sense. You know, you got the 3 rifles. Your economy's not perfect. They could have probably bought up in the next round, even if they lose another gun, but they decide to err on the side of caution. And now they ensure themselves a bye in this following round, although ATK will get a second for themselves without a single casualty. Despite that early utility damage, right? It was chonky, but Walco swung. Thought the flashbang that was thrown from him would be a little better. Unfortunately, it was not, and Mistim gets a 2K off of that. So we move on.
We do.
Round number 10.
Really curious to track this eco. because of the 3 saved guns there, I think they're going to be actually pretty all right. Drips and drabs, though. If ATK can crack a 3rd round through, a real game on our hands, folks. It's amazing how quickly this can turn.
I mean, we've seen ATK do it 4 times against EG already.
Yep. Feels like over and over and they realize they're in the smoke. They're not going to realize Rex so far up. The flashbang's there, but the kills. Oh no, they're all going the way of ATK. The aggro mid setup for EG. They were not expecting them to be so far forward. And all this ground, all this real estate, it all spells doom. 1 EG Junior down for the count as well, and Hex just has to try and slink back into whatever corner he can find because this one's gone. Done. All over.
No, I mean, guys, EG, he's got to stop fighting for mid, so aggressively fall off of that strat and hold some angles. Man, oh man, they got dismantled. ATK is reading them like a book at this point. 3rd round in a row, they've taken convincing mid control. And EG just doesn't want to give it up, but eventually you have to, especially with your economy dwindling down like this. Hex trying to keep the gun up, like you mentioned, just slinking into a corner, and I don't know if this corner is going to serve him well. It does not. Rec deletes him completely from the server. 3K for Rec, who's up to 9 here and is tied with Mistim for that frag lead. 7-3 now. 3 in a row for ATK. Perhaps 4. Evil Geniuses should be able to get a very strong half buy, though.
I'm actually putting much behind it.
They could have put more.
Yeah, only armor on 3. 5.7s galore, which is a good move. You're at the Church of the 5.7. We approve of that. And bless you with insanely large magazines. Molotov in towards Khan. Little space being taken here towards mid. Looks like this is designed to be a bit of a trap setup on the A site. But of course, ATK are keeping their options open, taking both sides. And now thinning the herd. And this is likely going to tip the bomb towards B. They got to be a bit wary in case there's an apt push. There is not. With this control of Khan, with this ramp control still here, threat has largely been taken out of the round.
Yeah, Rex got pretty much.
Ooh,
Not that
right,
one, though.
kills.
And Rush gets DJ, Mike. 2v3. So
What?
it's a chance here for EG, but I think they just want to save the AKs.
I
They
don't
didn't invest
know.
much in this round. There's no way they challenge. No way. They don't have the kits. Nor the
Yeah.
health.
Without the kits, without the positioning, I think if Rush was a little closer on, they might consider it just because you're going to have a buy in the next round regardless. But they're going to keep these AKs. They're going to keep that one-shot headshot capability. They're going to keep it growing into the next round. And ATK are going to have a 4th. 4 in a row here for ATK. MVP for this half so far for them has to go to Spray for that timeout.
Yeah, without a doubt. Wreck, I think, dealing the damage in terms of frags, missed him as well. Swisher's quiet, but I mean, he's been so effective for them over the last few months that
All
he's
right.
going to have a quiet game once in a while.
Oh,
Junior
no,
actually takes
Junior!
down 2 and can't get.
He threw the gun away.
I think
He
he
didn't
got
get the
AK.
op.
He got something. He had an AK, I think.
He threw it. He chucked the AK away to try and grab the AWP, and he wound up with nothing when the time expired. Oh, wait, no, there's a second AK.
No,
he must have
didn't.
gotten it right
Yeah,
at the last
he
second.
got it. I was just going to say, he picked up the AK.
All right, all
There's
right.
no way.
Rip. Never mind then. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thought he missed the gun. Mine eyes deceive me, John.
It's all right, Mike. It happens. It's getting late.
Got a little overexcited there. It is about time for my annual vision check, you know? See if my prescription needs to be adjusted. Getting close to just letting them shoot laser beams in my eyes.
I heard it does wonders.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just nervous about that, like, edge case where it also blinds you.
Yes, that's a reason to be nervous.
And I don't mind the way I look in glasses. Just a little tedious. Couple quick kills. Gonna correct the vision of ATK as finally EG off to a nice start here. Rush following it up, and ATK trying to go for some individual fights, getting individually shut down. Just these two top mid. We're gonna be loath to let EG get through this round clean.
Yeah, this is a more patient play that EG is known for, and it works wonderfully now. Backed off that aggressive take of mid. They get one trying to creep up ramp, one at top mid. And all is good. Look at Walco. Nice little peek. Gets that frag onto Missed him. He is traded out, but it's a 4v1. And all but over with only 27 seconds left. Smoke gonna get tossed. DJ just hoping to at least get a frag, and if he has to go down in the round too. If he wants that loss bonus, gets hexed. Looking at slide away, and he gets rush as well. Not too shabby. Lots of damage done to a delicate EG economy.
Ooh,
Did he get the plant too?
Yeah, he's getting it just in the nick of time. That bomb's going down. They can't deny it. He won't be able to get off of it, but he did get the money. Yeah, so much value here for the long game. Big plays from DJ. Been a quiet half from him so far, but this could be very consequential. There's still plenty of money for EG. This next round won't be an issue, but it's the round after where we could see the fruits that DJ has just sown come to collect.
Yeah, not to mention he keeps the economy for his whole team healthy as well with that extra $800 going to their bank accounts. 3 rounds left in this half. ATK trying to keep EG off of double digits after their 7-0 start. Look at that util, so aggressive with their mid takes now. Molotov thrown into window, and George gets trapped in it, then taken down by Swisher. He actually ate the flashbang of Walco as well. Walco's just trying to help out his teammate, but it goes the other way, and then
that's a ripper.
Abuses him with the AK.
That's a ripper.
5v3, in fact, in favor of AK. ATK.
ATKK.
AKT.
ATK.
Yeah.
ATM4K.
ATK.
Hey, DJ ATK. That's a nice shot. Rush down for the count. He's had a lot of luck with those ramp fights, has Rush. But not today. Not here. Not now. Not wreck. He just swung. I mean, delivered himself into that crosshair, right? Hex might be in trouble. No way he clears this. No world where he clears this. Knife him, Swisher. Knife him. Knife him. You thought about it. You thought about it. You thought about it. Yes! He's gonna get both as well! Best of both worlds! The knife between the ribs and the operative boot, so no gun save through here. Now is where we see the cracks in the EG economy. Here's where the damage that DJ did 2 rounds ago, here's where it comes to impact.
Yeah, it's going to be the half by now for Evil Geniuses. You're absolutely right, Mike. Oh my goodness. Well, George buys an M4. Interesting.
They had the money for it, right? Because the loss bonus is going to be built up here. So they got the 1 hero rifle. There's actually a chance to have some impact in this round. The big problem is no utility whatsoever.
Yeah, that util limitation is significant. 3 players on the A site, 2 on B. They're not challenging mid because they don't have the utility to challenge it, as mentioned. Smoke going to get tossed by ATK. They have window and mid control should they want it, but they're not really going to challenge much there. Instead, they want to favor going straight on into Palace. Rush goes down. Can't do anything up close at MP9. Rec was too quick on the trigger as Walco and George
Sandwich.
have to eat a ton of utility. Oh my goodness.
It's all about George and Sandwich, right? Walco maybe just to provide a distraction. Problem is he can't hold on for long. Do they clear this out? Yes, they do. Wisdom's wise to it. George trying to make the cheeky play in a limited round, and that's not going to happen. So 6 on the board for ATK. Let's see. Junior would like to get a kill, maybe. $600 right here. But that's not going to happen. Barely any damage taken back the other way. That was relentless from ATK, and they're looking to close the gap to just 1. at the half.
Just a util overload, right, from ATK, which makes sense because EG had nothing to respond against that util, and then they win all the fights, and they've come back from a significant deficit. EG were in full control, and more control, in fact, than they've been in any match against ATK. 7-0 lead evaporates. Walco down to 17 HP right off the rip. Rush trying to get Wreck, and he connects on a couple of shots, I think, but not much damage. Missed and will go down, though. Hex through the smoke connects on him. And now Wreck just wants to get that smoke thrown for window so that his teammates can move up cap potentially. All 4 of them here towards mid. Wreck wins the fight against Rush. George comes around the corner, gets the immediate trade, and keeps the man advantage in EG's favor. Walco lurking as well.
Oh, through the smoke. Ambitious play from Swish and Walco. Just gonna check the next, playing the angle. So there we go. 9 rounds for EG, and we're off to the half.
Hey Future Pros! Having a good A exec on Dust 2 can make your life so much easier. So today I'll show you the Na'Vi A exec, which they pulled off perfectly on a force buy. To do this exec, you'll need 4 Future Pros, 4 smokes, 3 flashes, and a molly. Future Pro number 1. You'll be throwing the Xbox smoke to help your team get short control. To throw the smoke, get into this back corner. Crouch down and aim at this shadow. Then stand up and jump throw the smoke. Now get your team to get short control, but be careful as there could be a pesky CT chillin'. Future Pro number 2. You'll be throwing the one-way smoke, 2 flashes, and a short molly. To throw your smoke, get into this corner. Aim at the bottom right corner of this window and throw your smoke. Then put your back against the wall and aim just to the left of this part of the box while crouched. While still crouched, jump throw your 2 flashes. These flashes will destroy a close long player. Once you have thrown the flashes, quickly lob a molly back towards short as you could be getting fast flanked. Future Pro number 3. You'll be throwing a CT smoke, a sight molly, and a flash to get you down to the CT ramp. To throw your smoke, get into this doorway. Aim to the top corner of this building and throw the smoke. Then throw your molly from behind the closed smoke just to the right of the palm tree, and it should molly sight. After that, underhand a flash into CT and hop down with it. Try very hard not to blind yourself or your team with this one. Then sprint towards long and get a free kill onto the long CT who is hopefully playing close. Keep advancing and take full long control, as this will allow your team to plant for long if you succeed. Finally, Future Pro number 4, or FP4 as I like to call it. You'll be throwing the close short smoke along with the flash for sight. To throw your smoke, aim just in between these 2 boxes above the barrels. Then get close to the box and underhand throw the smoke. It looks like a moving throw, but I assure you it's not. You can throw this smoke more safely, but if Bit lives on the edge, then you should too. Throw your flash off this wall, which shouldn't blind your teammates, but will flash his CT trying to advance on the smokes, and then take the site. Give this one a prac offline, but I'm sure all you Future Pros will be able to nail it down after at most 20 attempts.
You and I, we were great till we fell down. Now we're lost in this madness. All the love we had vanished. You and I, we were great, we had our run. Now I look at other people and feel bad about that. You keep working like 'cause you don't wanna come back. It's like we're
back here, folks. A 3-round lead for EG as they get a stinger to sweeten the half. But still a lot of work to be done if we're to get to the third. ATK, a ferocious customer, as we know. And it often starts with these pistol rounds. But for now, it's just going to be Mistim because this is a full 5 in apps. And Mistim might be about to find the business end of this peak. Ooh, nearly down on the first brush. He's got to get out of here. And the rotation's got to be on for his teammates to join him.
Yeah, he's going to be smoked out completely, and this is just a retake setup at this point for ATK. All 3 players still have to rotate back from the A site towards Cat, and it will happen, but Mistim's on his own until then. Swisher will join him.
Cheeky boost.
Yeah, it's a good boost, but not really much visibility on anything. They're tucked into the corners, are EG, and not revealing much. Bowden does manage to get the headshot onto Walco. That will trigger the retake to get going. Bowden, can he get another one? His ping might help him out here. He's still alive. Exton and Resh are getting 2, but there's Bowden striking again. 3v3 chaos ensues here, and who will get the edge is the question. It's down to only Bowden, who's gotten every single frag here. Perhaps a 4th, but no. Denied by George. 2 for George, 2 for Rush as EG take a 10th.
Double digits on the board right off the Ripperino. And we're going to get a force buy. Speaking of right off the Ripperino, this one's getting spicy. Bowden puts all of his money down on an M4A1S for Swisher. That's a selfless act there for the player with the ping. All right, what do we got? Gets Deagle back in turn, but this is going to be an interesting round. Where are we going with the rifle? Swisher in towards the underpass peak. This could work out. There's a Molotov for it. Kill's not found. Trying to zero it in. Oh, they won't be able to do so. Does Swisher get away? He actually gets the kill. My goodness, not enough bullets there, and he'll get more.
Oh, no.
They never expected him to re-peak. Swisher's done so much damage. So much damage with this one rifle. And it's chaos again. EG withdrawing, trying to reset. They were hoping he'd go back into the underpass and Hex could punish, but that's not going to be the case. Now Swisher, let's get his way over towards B. Finding space in mid. That's a cheeky way to reposition here. He's going to be in the right place at the right time, especially with the ramp push, this mid play now. They're very confident, but it's coming towards B. Not out yet. That's what Swisher's starting to realize. Now the flank developing. Player caught. George down for the count. Now they know this was to set up the exact. Swisher, can he get them on the first drop? His teammate now in position to play off of him. No more damage from that rifle, but Bowden, Johnny on the spot, and they've just missed him. Trying to go for the plant. Oh, tried to play his hand. It's down to just the last and rush.
Oh my
Somehow,
goodness.
some way, 3 HP left in the tank. Comes up with the kill.
I mean, that round is crazy, though. ATK with 1 rifle given to Swisher. He gets 2, and then DJ finds 1 on the flank, and they almost come out with the win. So totally understandable why Bowden decided to go for that investment, and also it balances out their economy well. But ATK fall just short, so EG get an 11th. It is expensive for both sides. But EG, of course, are going to be able to walk out here with 3 Galils, an AK, and a MAC-10. That MAC-10 is going to get the opening shot fired and opening frag, then the second one as well. 5v3 just like that. ATK don't have much to defend against this. Oh, Rek manages to at least get a frag. That's an upgrade, and I mean, look, there's another potential frag that he could get here against Hex or Walco. Bowden trying to sneak through the smoke, thinking about coming around this corner, and no. Walco gets himself a 3rd. It's just powerful close range with that MAC-10. And he gets one from the grave, Mike. All 4 going his way.
Why not? DJ eventually connects. This gun could maybe be saved, actually.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, he wants to go for it, though. He doesn't want to save. DJ's not about that save. He's about that clutch.
1v2, yeah.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Lack of a kit means he's going to need to get pretty quick if he wants this. Now that he's been seen, now that he hasn't found the frag, you might imagine.
No, he's going.
Think better of it, but he repositions. Ready for it, and on first contact, Hex will dismantle. Double the scoreline of ATK. That's where EG find themselves. Well, we are going to get a rifle buy here. This may be ATK's 1 real chance to make good.
Yeah. Can't forget that EG got off to a crazy start on their CT side as well. Unfortunately for ATK, they cannot afford to let EG get 7 in a row to kick things off here, because then the map will be over. Wreck. Flashbang thrown here. And a Molotov as well. DJ managed to make the window jump over onto Cat. The thing is, his teammates are falling. Rush and George both getting Bowden and missed him. DJ needs to find a response, and he won't. George gonna spray him down through the smoke. George gets a little over ambitious going down Cat. He does go down to Swisher, but Swisher is the last one standing because all the frags came through for the EG side. This will be a 13th. Wow. You talked about it being potentially the only chance for ATK, Mike, to really get themselves back into it. And without much saved over here, this could be done.
It's gonna be tough, for sure. Likely a save around the one rifle here for Swish, provided it makes it through the round. Go for some economic damage, but it's just not really gonna matter. So, wisely, we'll opt to save the gun. Don't do the NA peek. Do it, Swisher. Don't do it. Now they know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alarm bells ringing. Alarm bells ringing, Swisher. And he's down for the count. Was it worth it? Was it worth the fight?
I'm gonna have to say no. I'll answer for him there, Mike.
Well, we'll probably have a pistol buy in this one. An ATK gonna get one more chance to show us why they love Mirage.
ATK with the Deagles looking for some magic. It's happened before. Desperately need it now. Wreck. Some information that players are coming towards this A site. Catches a player fading off as well. He's by his lonesome here and will actually choose to fall off, retreating to CT to get back into position at ticket. Still going to be the only one here at the A site, although there is support from window and potentially mid. And EG's final destination is A. What a shot from Rek. Hex goes down 5v4 just like that, and Rek's got a chance to punish even further. Sees a player on balcony. Can't zero in the shot yet, but a great flashbang thrown. Finds Walco, and Rek will eventually go down. Just couldn't connect with a shot. Still a chance for ATK to make some noise here, Mike.
Aim through the box, not on. Ooh, nade back the other way. Gives the advantage over. DJ's got a cheeky spot here in the Palace, but it's going to take a long time to develop, and that's the problem. They don't have time to spare. I don't know that this is ultimately going to matter. Walco's also holding it. What are your odds here of doing much of anything with this? Walco still just posted on this, was aware that they only heard 2 deeks ring out. Bowden!
Oh, what?
All right, he'll make it expensive at the very least, but the round was never in doubt.
Nice shots from Bowden, but you're right. And also, expensive or not, EG's got money. It's T side that's going to continue to flow pretty well. Although, yes, some rebuys will be required here. 14-6. This is a sizable lead for EG now. Only 2 more rounds needed, and we go to a 3rd and decisive map. Oh, nice shot from Bowden to open up the fragging here. Rek underneath balcony. Blinded up is George, and he will go down to Rek. Rek's going to toss the incendiary at the feet of Hex, and gets himself... Well, no, it's missed him, who strikes with 2. Hex and Walco dropped, and ATK. Alrighty then. 7th round, probably theirs.
Not willing to close this out just yet. It was 7 rounds off the rip in the first half. They only allow 5 this time around before they start to have their say. Still, you've eliminated any cushion you had, right? There's no room for wobbles. There's no room for mistakes. Got to be nigh on flawless here. Bring this game back.
Well, don't have to go back very far to remember that on Vertigo, they were down 14-8, Mike. And they won every single remaining round.
Ain't saying it's impossible, John. I do want to give a moment to shout out the stand-in. Rek, 20-17. Performing ably here. Playing quite well. Junior.
To be good.
Keeping a hold of this op is going to be a tough ask. They're just waiting. They're going to try and clock him. They want to clock him, John. Oh, this dragnet. They know exactly where he is.
They're waiting for time.
Uh-oh, Junior. Here it goes. First kill found. There's 3 players behind him. They are running this down, and Junior's down after time. He'll have 4K. They'll be able to put something together here, but that money, it's going to run out real quick.
Oh, man, that's so unfortunate for Junior. They had him completely trapped. There was really nothing he could do except desperately try to fight out of it. And to his credit, almost does. Just barely misses the 3rd shot.
I love the control to realize you know exactly where he is and just wait. So many teams force the issue, just try and get the kill. Clocking him could be a world of difference here. I mean, look at this buy, right? They opt for the AWP, and that's going to be where it ends. He gets a tag, though. It's early impact for the op. Not quite a kill just yet, and missed him. Will have to back away. PG can win this round, all moot point. But if they lose here, ATK can build.
The tag's going to help, and Swisher's playing aggressively, or somewhat aggressively here up cat. Peeking around the corner. Mistim gets flashed out, so Swisher's going to have to back off too because Mistim can no longer support him, and he absolutely will. Goes into ladder room, and EG have the mid control. Swisher peering around the corner, pre-firing it. Oh, what a shot from Hext! Mistim's dropped, and that's an instant upgrade for Hext as well. That means 4 rifles instead of 3.
And now Rek's on a bit of an island. Bowden's trying to paddle out to him, but this is going to be tough for Rek. Got a lot of ground to cover off, and if he looks towards Con, he's going to be so exposed towards Palace, he knows the response could come in. He'll withdraw, try and get away. It's a pretty good job of it, too. And the peek back in, Swisher, with the timing, he got out window.
No way.
They thought they were holding for him. They thought he was trapped, but instead, they're trapped in here with him. Swisher continuing to shine here, all onto 1, and Walco cannot get more done.
You can only quiet Swisher for so long, and he has now awoken here. 13 frags found so far, but 3 critical ones in that round because it looked like potentially EG were going to pull that one off, especially after Hex gets the opening frag and upgrades himself to a rifle. But Swisher saves the day. ATK up to 8, and now EG cannot buy. Glocks across the board, only $300 invested into this round, and that is for a smoke grenade. ATK. 2 players on the A site to defend. EG just going to send it after using that 1 smoke, you have to imagine. There it goes. Opting for CT, it's the right decision. Mistim's isolated here, and he gets 1, 2, not more than that, though. Junior managed to take him down, but Rek has boosted over the top of the smoke. Gordon's there as well, and the round is safe. 9th picked up for ATK.
So the guns are going to come back out. It's not going to be perfect. When do you start to believe for ATK here, John?
I mean, I was believing at 14-6, so...
Never doubted. Full faith. John said 2-0 or bust. All right, DJ fast in the Palace. This is cheeky. Has great speed on it. He's going to find a lot of friends on the other side. That's information confirmation. Nade's going to sail out as Rek just tries to stay alive. Look at the cavalry routing on in to support him. We're recognizing what EG have shown as well. They're going to shift away. Problem is, look at Swisher's control top mid. Oh, and he's bringing the fight to them. What are you just yet? But Junior, wise to it, knew what the response would be from ATK and was prepped to punish. So all that info for DJ actually just serves to send them right into the lion's den.
Yeah. Swisher waiting a little too long to go for that push, and I mean, he probably would have just been better off hanging back. But they wanted to try and take the fight to EG, like you said, off the information from DJ, and it does cost them. But the round's not over yet. EG still have to get onto one of these sites, and they do have a decent chunk of util. Only 1 smoke left after that previous one was committed towards mid. And they're trying to isolate window and connector to help rush here, but missed him. Oh no. Oh, if he took a step forward further, you could have
Still might
caught
have it on
rush.
timing.
Yeah.
Rush eventually will have to focus back in. It's all about the timing here, but Rush, he's made his way through the steps. He's through the smoke. That's massive. And now he's setting up util for his teammates, so that tips off the spot. Bowden will be able to collect. They're not
It'll clear
watching for
sandwich.
sandwich. They didn't expect this long of a commitment here. And Bowden gets one more. Down to the clutch. Down to the clutch. Junior dropped down. Missed him. Knows exactly where he
10
is.
seconds.
Junior's not going to expect him to be so close. There it is. It looked bad. It looked shaky, but ATK, they somehow scrape the win. The Opper with 120 ping, he nets the critical kills.
I mean, Bowden just finds a way to make impact, even with his disadvantage. So, unreal stuff. 10 rounds picked up for ATK. We're trying to claw this one back. It was only 6 a few moments ago, but that's 4-round victories in a row. And now Evil Geniuses are relegated down to a pistol buy-up again. 3 P250s, make that... Yeah, 3 P250s, a Glock, and a Tech 9. Swisher pushing up into his apartments. He wants to find these frags. He's hungry for some Evil Genius blood. And there we go. He's going to get nothing. Actually, he goes down. That's not good. Rush finding him. Missed him on the flank. He got the information, and he's dropped too. Why are they going into these fights so aggressively? They're giving them free rifles.
They certainly are. They certainly are. Looking for the killing blow, but swinging pistols are hard to hit. Too many targets. Still, the DJ back on the angle, and look at how softened they are. Right caliber bullet will just chew through everybody like a hot knife through butter. And as I say that, DJ does exactly that.
All right.
Chipping them away. Dealing the damage, shrinking this gap to just 3 rounds. But here's where the investment comes back through. A timeout going to be used from EG. They're first of the map. Why wouldn't they have waited till now? It's all been going their way. It's time for Axed to have his say, to have his input. When ATK took a pause in the first half, we saw it swing. So EG, what are their words to try and bring it back their way?
Yeah, and I mean, if you're ATK, you got to feel good. You forced the timeout out of EG after pretty much being out of this one down 14-6. So, well done on their end. Now, can they continue on forward and full on bring this back? As you mentioned, the timeout was very, very timely for ATK in that first half. Evil Geniuses, let's see what their timeout is going to yield. 4 AKs in the op. They want to make sure that this one counts. And there's the opener from Junior. He goes immediately up the ramp, trying to take down Rek, who has been so very difficult for them to deal with, as he's the top frag at 26. Now Mistim's going for some aggression. He wants the immediate trade, but he realizes now that he's been spotted out. He has to fall back.
Sticking around.
They're going to try and pinch towards underpass. Okay.
They're still taking the initiative. Hex, though, looking for this fight.
This is dangerous.
It's so dangerous. Who's going to get the shot? Mistim does. Now they've got the space.
Damage.
Now they've got the control. Hex couldn't land a bullet. He's down for the count. So, apartments closed for business. Mid conceded. The reinforcements can come on towards A. This is going to be an exec towards this side of the map. Where's Bowden Master? He's on the spot.
Yep.
They're past his smoke. They're past his smoke. Rush has the spot. Rush has control. Rush has 2 HP. And he's still alive. The nade might find him.
Too
Goes
far.
a bit too deep. And, well, this is getting spicy now. Bowden forcing the issue, but he's flash blinded Walco. What's the timing? And Junior runs it up one more. Oh, on the Mistim now, who'll serve himself up on a silver platter. Map point found.
Wow. What a shutdown round found for EG in the timeout. Well, it worked. Really convincing stuff. Junior gets the opener, and then at the end, he shuts the door on the last 2 players. It's just when you take down the most dangerous one on that ATK squad and Rek, it's a little bit easier. Not to say he's been the only one making noise. Everyone's been contributing, but that A site was a little softer as a result. And again, they're going to go aggressive here. ATK figure that's their best chance of getting back into this one. EG sending all their forces towards top mid, though. They're already down towards connector. Bowden watching here. needs to hit a shot with that scout, and it's got to be a headshot to get the one-shot kill.
Given so much space towards A, the problem is if this stalls out in mid for whatever reason, look at the flank that's developing. They're actually watching for it. Rex coming around.
Oh,
Rush just
Rek.
below him. Who realizes it first? It's Rack. No, he didn't know.
No.
He didn't know. The gun model might have blocked it. Didn't know what he had found. Swisher will bring back the kill. Oh, damage in the mid. This is madness now. This is getting very chaotic. System's position potentially unknown, but they're just bringing the bomb towards B, and this is the vacant site, so it's going to be a forced retake out from ATK. With control of Cat, with control of Khan. Rotations are limited. Options are tough. DJ will collect Walco. That's the first step to making this possible. And as the bomb's going down, Bowden's already on the scene. He's ahead of his team, but he's looking for some damage, looking to find anything that he might have. I'm coming up catwalk. Close this gap quite a bit. There's a player bench. They know the swing is there, and the shutdown leaves everything to the Swedish scouter. No chance, no hope, no opportunity. Evil geniuses are taking us to a third map. We're in the witching hour now, John, and things are getting downright weird, downright spooky, downright strange. And you'll have to refresh my memory here, because it's been a long time. What even is the decider, John?
It's Inferno. Yeah, we're going to Inferno.
Fitting.